So if you don't know what Sgdq is, it's a speedrunning marathon that lasts for an entire week. It's 24 hours a day, and it's all there to raise charity. You could donate money. You got like prizes you can go in for a raffle for, and all this other different stuff. And it's actually a pretty neat, very fun, community-based kind of thing. And if you don't know, Sgdq is actually kind of one of two different main events that happens every year in this kind of like thing, like the title of it. HDQ happens in January, normally I think. It happens at the very beginning of the year. And Sgdq happens sometime in end of July, August, somewhere around there. This year it happens to be starting up in 2 days from now, hopefully if I put this up. 2 days from now on Sunday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern? I don't know, that may be different, but whatever. I'm thinking it's 1 p.m., doesn't really matter. Check. But it's a very, very fun, very, very entertaining kind of thing to do, because it's like, I mean, you'll never watch it all straight, because you'd have to be up for 24 hours a day for 7 days. But it's always fun to go back and kind of flip through it. But it's really neat. It's good. It gives money to charities. Two very important charities, which the HDQ goes to Prevent Cancer Foundation. It's really neat. Helps people, not get cancer and die. Really good. And the other one's Doctors Without Borders, which is also incredibly important because a lot of countries don't have very good health care and very good medical care. So, getting people medical care is always good, especially when it's necessary. It's not like, hey, we're getting plastic surgeons to all them little orphan children's. But no, it's actually a fun little get together and a little thing. And if you've never done it before and you really want to check it out, which I hope you do, because if you have even just a mild interest in video games, you really ought to check this out, even though it's going to waste, for me at least, it wastes so much time in this week. But if you have even a mild interest in video games, you really ought to check it out. And one of the best things you could do is I have a couple links in the description, hopefully, linking to the stuff that you need to go to. But one of those things should be the list of like the schedule that's going to happen for Sgdq. So like what games are going to be running, what time they're going to be running, what's the estimates for those runs. That's a very, very good way to kind of like sift through it, because you don't want to sit down and watch this for 20 hours straight. It's kind of crazy, unless you're like one of the hardcore dumbs like me. But you can look through that and you can find like it was kind of disappointing because there's a couple games I really wanted to see but we didn't, whatever. But but you look through the schedule and you find, like, you point out what you want to see, and you basically plan out to watch it at that time, which sometimes it's really early in the morning, so you've got to kind of work around it, but, whatever. But it's a really fun event. I really hope I can get some people to join that would have not known about it earlier, because it's a really good cause, and even if you don't want to donate any money or that, it's still really fun. Like, the community behind these games are generally really awesome. There's a couple bad apples in there, but they're normally not on screen at the Sgdq because they're normally not cool. But there's a bunch of really neat, really cool dudes, and really like a lot of fun in jokes and stuff, and it's a really neat community. And I really hope you guys check it out because it's a lot of fun. But it's just a heads up. It does start in 2 days, so, whoa.